Yep, just two dudes laying back, roasting s'mores and talking about what's in our pants. And no, this is not porn, although there is a climax.
Every morning on TV, I share the broadcast news. 7 TV Emmys and 1 million online views. Then the doctor gave a bitter pill to swallow. This just in, it's cancer, no more script to follow. Sudden urgency, now I'm living wide awake. No more teleprompter, no more time to waste. From TV anchor to the headlines of my heart, it's sudden urgency, a brand new start.
It's sudden urgency, what you can learn from my cancer journey, a journey that has led me to this dude's backyard. Richard, what's up?
How are you, Chris?
It's good to see you.
You as well.
60 years old?
Thanks for coming in. Yes, sir.
And you've had cancer almost 4 years.
Yes, sir.
And you've had my kind of cancer.
That's correct.
Bladder cancer.
That's right. Exact same one.
That's why I'm in this guy's backyard. I want to be honest. You know, ever since I made my announcement, I went on TV. I shared it with my TV audience. I've got cancer. I went public with it. I shared a lot of private stuff. Ever since I did that, the first and only person that I've ever met who has my kind of cancer is you. And so you've kind of been my lifeline. You've made it a little less scary for me. You've made it a little less lonely for me. I want to start by thanking you for that.
Thank you.
That's awesome,
that,
dude.
Appreciate that, man.
That's
that
awesome.
means a lot to me.
Yeah.
It means a lot.
It was weird when we kind of hooked up, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was a little strange.
A little strange.
Yeah.
And we'll tell you later. That's the climax I mentioned. How we connected is the really cool cosmic thing. But the whole point of this project is to do what you've done for me. Okay, to make it a little less scary and a little less lonely. And so I want to start by getting straight to it. When I got my diagnosis, we all know we're going to die one day, but all of a sudden, death comes right up in your face and you're like, oh shit, I got to think about my mortality. I got to think about how much longer I've got. And I'm curious how much you think about death. You've had cancer 3.5 years. Is it a thought that's with you all the time? How do you handle mortality? And how has cancer impacted that for you?
Great question, Chris. I think I handled it in my own way, so to speak. But then I have my rock that's beside me, which is my wife. I lean on her a lot more. My life has changed in a different direction.
Does it worry you? Because when I first got diagnosed, I couldn't sleep. I would spin up all night thinking, God, is this the end of the line for me? Is that where you're at, or does that go away, or did you never have that problem?
It never goes away. It never, for me, it doesn't. It's always constantly on my mind. I have a doctor visit coming up very soon, as you know. I'm a little worried about that. I'm going to be very honest with you. I live with discomfort, but that's just the way I roll.
Are you afraid? Are you afraid of dying? Or
no,
you're not.
No, to be very honest with you, no. It's just that we were speaking earlier. I've had some scary moments in my life,
right?
And I'm just like, when my time comes, my time comes. But
that's a good place to be.
Yeah, I don't fear it. I just don't.
It's really all about, because I've gotten beyond it. Like, it's, to me, it goes back to the 12 steps of like one day at a time. Mm-hmm. And if you can take it to just this day and today, where I'm chilling out with you, mm-hmm. then I'm not worried about death or dying, because that comes or it doesn't down the line.
Correct.
It's not coming today.
Correct.
Unless this thing blows up on me, and it better not.
No, it won't.
Now, my next question is, I'm only about 6 months in since my diagnosis. Mm-hmm. You're almost 4 years.
Correct.
I am curious, what's been you mentioned your wife, mm-hmm. your inspiration, your rock, your foundation, mm-hmm. because you can kind of when you first get diagnosed, you kind of come unmoored. Mm-hmm. Like, oh God, I remember it was like the floor was out from underneath me. Mm-hmm. What's kept you grounded these last 3.5 years?
Again, my wife has kept me grounded and has kept me mentally grounded. There was a time where I went and I just wanted to give up, and
you thought about quitting treatment and just saying, forget it.
Yeah.
She's the reason you kept going?
Yeah. I didn't want to leave her behind. That's the honest truth. I'm going to get emotional about it, but I love my wife to death, literally to death. And I want to be here as much as I can. But it's our diagnosis and what we're going through is not an easy road.
No.
And
No.
And I've never spoken about it to anybody myself. Only you. It's my first time.
I thank you for it.
Thank you.
Because like we say, we're trying to maybe make it a little easier for whatever you're going through, even if it's not cancer, whatever shit you're going through. There's kind of parallels, you know. And the last thing I want to ask you, I'm not going to take too much of your time, is again, you're further down the line, 3.5 years in, you've been through a lot. What has cancer taught you, or has it taught you anything? And has any good come of it? Like, how are you a different man than you were when you got the bladder cancer diagnosis almost 4 years ago?
Great question. Cancer has changed me to be a better person, to be more forgiving. It's taught me to love one another a lot more than what those words actually mean. It's helped me motivate myself to take care of myself a little bit better. And here I am. You know, I'm living in Colorado. Been here 3 years, and truthfully, Colorado saved my life. I didn't know I had cancer until
you came out here.
Until I came out here.
That's a whole separate episode we can talk about. That's amazing to me. And the one final thing I want to mention, because I mentioned the climax earlier, is how you and I met. Correct. And it speaks to your courage, and how the ripples come out. Because I mentioned the last episode, it all starts with courage. You get up, one foot in front of another, you do what needs to be done, you're honest with yourself, you get the foundation of courage. This guy said, you know what? I'm going to go to the bladder cancer walk.
Correct.
And guess what this guy said? I'm going to go to the bladder cancer walk. That takes fucking courage.
Yeah.
I didn't know anybody, and I hadn't even told the public yet that I had cancer.
Yeah.
I showed up at the walk, and I hear a dude say, "Hey, Chris."
Yeah, that's right.
It was you.
That's right.
It was you.
That's right.
We'd known each other before because he'd come on my TV show.
Guys are Daybreak viewers.
Yes,
so
we are.
Thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you. We've been here, watching you guys since we've been here for 3 years.
We love it. You're family to us. And when you said, I heard that voice and it changed my life that day.
Wow.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, man.
I
love you, man.
I love you too.
You're a good dude. And
don't you feel like we're going to be best friends from all this?
100%.
Another good thing that comes from cancer.
Yeah.
See, cancer can bring people together.
Yeah.
And I mentioned also the, not porn, but food porn. Before we go, on top of everything else that Richard's been dealing with, he started a new business. That's why we got the s'mores out here. It's called S'mores Time.
S'mores Time.
And so you can set these up for people, parties, everything else. It's awesome. Sir. Roast s'mores. Get a little graham cracker, have a little food porn, little delicious food.
Yeah.
How do people find out about S'mores Time?
So follow us on Instagram is our channel, s'mores.time. And we could set up anything, anywhere, and big or small. That's how we're able to find us.
And you mentioned this podcast, Sudden Urgency, will give you a little discount.
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Just a tad. Just a tad. But yes, I will.
The man has to stay in business.
That's right.
Just a small one.
100%.
That's it for Sudden Urgency. Do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, and you know what? Enjoy it.
Sudden urgency. Now I'm living wide awake. No more teleprompter, no more time to wait.